we both worked for a band called Underoath, and him and I just kind of met each other simply based off necessity. I was called back to the gig after Aaron had a hiatus. He came back to drum for the band, and JJ's a friend of the guitar player, and he's super young at the time, and he was just cutting his teeth, just needing something to do.
Sure.
And his parents kind of like turned over like guardianship to one of the band members, and was like, "He's like, hey, why don't you just come work for us?" And we got great guys. We're all big brothers, right?
Yeah.
So we met, and we just kind of looked at each other oddly for a few days, like, what's up with you? There's 11 years between us. And I was just like, I'm here doing this. What are you doing? And then hearing him say, I'm still figuring that out. And I'm like, well, dude, let me help you cut your teeth. I've been doing this a long time.
Yeah.
So we hit it off. The main reason we hit it off is because our first stop after pre-production was Dallas, Texas, playing South by So What. We pulled into a hotel parking lot, had like 2 days off, and then we're going to play our show at South by So What. Well, when I go out on tours, I've kind of got like a tradition where I will go find, and I don't have to do it anymore. Luckily, I'm thankful for all the endorsements of guitars that I've gotten since the days of old. But in that time, I would go to some consignment store and just not spend over $20 on anything. And I just was like, hey, I'm looking for something that you're going to throw in the trash. Like something that like I can take care of all of it. Like that's what I do for a job. I take care of musical instruments.
Yeah.
All I need is I just need it to be present. It doesn't matter what shape it's in. I'll make it do what I want it to do. I need a piece of wood about yay long with a hole in the middle, maybe like a spot to put some strings, and maybe something to do this with it. Just give me something that's close to that. And this one guy's like, I got this one for 25 or 30. I was like, nah, I always can't be over $20. Okay. I'm like, nah, I'm good. And there's a couple other spots around town. This kid goes, I've got like a guitar in my car. If you're interested, you want to look at it? I'm like, all right, how much? He's like $10. I'm like, I don't care what it is. Let's go. And he took me out there to the trunk, and dude, sure as the world, little parlor guitar, some no name, I don't even know. This had some weight to it. And I'm like, oh, well, this is probably a clone of some type from, whatever, China or Indonesia. But I was like, I can make this work. So I went straight down to the bus, got some super glue, found a big old rock just over somewhere. And the bridge was lifted. So that just basically means the back end of the guitar. Do you see my guitar right there?
Yeah.
That dark spot above my finger, that's the bridge, right?
Right.
Well, that had completely lifted off the top of it and was just dangling with the strings. And I'm like, okay, well, I've got strings. Yay. But I've got to fix this bridge back on here.
Yeah.
So I took a bunch of super glue, scraped off as much as I could of what was left, took some super glue, dumped it all around there, and just took that bridge, put it on top of the guitar, and set that rock on top of it, put it out in the sun, leaned against this fire hydrant, and just kind of just walked off back into the hotel. Well, unbeknownst to me, JJ is literally sitting in the window of the bus overlooking everything that I've been doing for like an hour and a half. And he's just up there going, what is this guy doing? Like, what in the world is this person? And I did not know. So, sure as the world, later on, I came back.